The XFL is back. When asked why, Vince McMahon stated, "I'm sick of only being sued for concussions in wrestling. I want to run the gamut, damn it." Ring the bell. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm JR Perez. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. It was like the best cosplay convention ever. We had Sasha Banks dressed up like Wonder Woman. We had Hurricane dressed up as the most important cruiserweight in the Royal Rumble. What's up with that? And we had Wanda Rousey. She was dressed up as Roddy Piper's little daughter who got into her closet. Look how cute I am in my big clothes. Please don't hurt me. I know you can rip my arm off. I didn't write that joke. But the Women's Royal Rumble was the main event, and your winner was Asuka. And we love Asuka. Everybody loves Asuka, especially when she talks, because everything she says is super happy and creepy. Like after the Royal Rumble, they asked her, "Asuka, what are you going to do now?" She responded, little personal note, you have to only do Asuka voice doing this. If you do it any other way, it's racist. This makes it Asuka voice. "I am going to Disneyland. I kill Mickey. He looks tasty." Creepiest person every wrestling fan would bang. Am I right? All of them, women too. With every Royal Rumble, you get new traditions, new cool things that happen. Kofi does something crazy. Now Naomi's done something crazy. And now, our newest tradition, hitting Heath Slater before you enter the Rumble. It's like rubbing the tree stump before going on at the Apollo. In not so good news, Enzo Amore has been released from the WWE amidst sexual misconduct allegations. In the allegations, the victim has stated she was passed out and heard Enzo Amore say the words, "I'm gonna the shit out of her," paraphrasing. First of all, the f***ing gall. Who says that? That's like standing in front of a bank with a mask on going, "Man, I'm totally gonna rob the f*** out of this bank." It's stupid. It's dumb. Especially in this day and age. It's 2018. You have to respect her and Enzo, both who deny what the other one's saying. But you know what? Let's talk about true love. Let's talk about the world in 2018. Kenny Omega had his back turned on by the Bullet Club, by Cody Rhodes. And in response,
and Kenny Omega in the same ring and on the same side. He extends the hand. Oh! And this is what these fans have been waiting for, literally for years.
and that's love. That's real, emotional love. So who cares what's behind it? There's consent. And with consent, if Kenny Omega wants to rip the fucking shit out of Kota Ibushi, I'm all for it. Hashtag pound me too. Oh, it's just hashtag me too? Pound them too. We'll be back.
And now, a comedian cuts a promo on everyday annoyances.
There's been a lot of girls screaming in our back locker room, and that can mean one thing and one thing only. Tom Draper Walsh is back there, and he's probably got a lot of stuff to say, so he should come out here and say it right to my face. Tom, come on out here.
Hey, what the hell's up? You know, I'm coming for all of you. I'm coming for all you little all right? Because I just broke up with my last girlfriend. You know, I thought I liked girls who were really into theater, like the artistic type, theater girls. And you know what? Not too long ago, I broke up with my girlfriend of over a year. Total theater girl as the day is long. And she broke up with me for no reason. I mean, come on. What girl doesn't want this? The kind of wiry scumbag who does revenge porn after they break up with him. Like, theater girls. Am I right, man? Am I right? So, but you know what? That's just one thing, all right? You can't let it just write it off. So, I decided to get back into the game, become motion of the broshin, as I call it. Motion of the broshin. So I was getting back into the motion of the broshin. I met this one chick. We made out in a public, all right? I don't know what the big deal is. We only scarred like, what, 2 kids? I don't know. But as we were doing that, I texted her back for a second date. I'm like, hey, why don't we go to your place, you know, and all that? And she texted back, well, I think you just want to get into my pants. And all I was thinking was like, well, yeah, no shit, but we're not supposed to say it. And all I could think about as that happened was just one thing and one thing only. Theater girls, man. Hate them all. So finally, but the big thing that pissed me off, I had this work project. We were doing a work project, and honestly, it fell through. You know what? Shit happens, right? So, after it fell through, I got all these emails from all these people who just like were saying, man, I really liked working with you. I wish we could have finished it off. And then I get this email from another girl. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what she has to say. I'm really curious. Open the email. From the law offices of whoever, you're being issued a cease and desist for blah, blah, blah. I got a cease and desist warning. I didn't even do anything illegal. Well, I didn't even do anything illegal to her. As I'm reading through this cease and desist, all I'm thinking to myself is just one thing and one thing only. Theater girls, man. Hate them. Hate all them. Just can't take this anymore. You take this crap.
Well, I greatly apologize for the profound language. That and more this Sunday at the Bingo Hall. Back to you.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's talk about 205 Live. With a lot of recent departures from Enzo to Neville to Austin Aries, we are all about fixing this brand. They have some amazing matches that people don't seem to care about because people keep leaving. Here to tell us what to do to save 205 Live, our expert on everything 206 and under, Carlos Garcia, everybody. What's up, Carlos?
JR, thanks for having me.
No problem, man. How you doing? Okay, let's get right into it. What can people do? What can the WWE do to save 205 Live?
3 words, JR. Hulk Hogan. Brother.
I mean, isn't Hulk Hogan like 380 pounds, like steak and weights, like big ass dude?
Well, at least each of his pythons are 205 and below, so just cut them in half and put them in a tag team. Problem solved.
So the answer to 205 Live is Hulk Hogan.
Yes, JR. Wow, how much harder do I have to explain? Okay, so you had Neville, you have Austin Aries, you have all these punks. Let me tell you, they can do a lot of flippity flips and floopity floops, but you know what they can't do? That's put 93,000 asses in a seat and fill WrestleMania, brother.
Okay, first of all, I don't know how that shirt worked. You're some sort of wizard.
What?
But, okay, let's talk about the redhead. Let's talk about the real issue here. Hulk Hogan said some stuff some people might not like. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Hulk Hogan might have said some things people didn't like, brother. But you know what he didn't do? He didn't the out of her.
Allegedly.
Thank you, Law Team. All right, well, all right. I'm sure the WWE isn't watching. What's the best way for Hulk Hogan to get him in 205 Live?
What would Hulk Hogan say, brother? It would be pretty simple. And the fact that you're asking me such a stupid question, brother, explains that you're just not up to par with Hulkamania, brother. Hulk Hogan would say one thing and one thing only, brothers. And that is, what you gonna do 205 Live? What you gonna do Cruiserweight when the biggest arms in the world, brother, press all of you down? And what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania runs wild on you?
We'll be back. And finally, we are gonna do my least favorite segment. It's time for I'm Sorry.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
We'd like to apologize to Braun Strowman's brain because we're 90% sure Brock Lesnar never's gonna apologize for that. He hit him so hard it looked like the beginning of a Mortal Kombat fatality. Get over here. He hit him so hard, if he started crying in the middle of the ring, we would be fine with it. He can move over Optimus Prime. He can cry in the ring. It's cool. He's a tough guy. I'm still not. He punched the out of him, is what I'm saying. Guys, if you enjoyed our show, please subscribe below, hit the little bell, check out all the cool videos here on Geekade.com, and support local independent wrestling. See you guys next time. I'm sorry. We'd like to apologize to Braun Strowman's brain because Brock Lesnar sure as hell isn't. I was gonna say something else, but it was fucked up. What were you saying? I was be like, that looked like a Mortal Kombat finisher. Like the skull was about to